Hi, my name is Ronell Ricardo Parham, and I'm the creator, writer, producer, and lead cast member of the web series entitled Odd Man Out, the series. I was mainly inspired to create this story because it was very important to me to tell my story on the screen. Now, we all have stories, we all have backgrounds, we all have pasts, but I have a very unique background that I really wanted to get across to people. I really wanted to show that on the screen. So I was very motivated to tell my story. Now, the show is loosely based on my life. I didn't want to make it exactly about things that happened in my past or things that I was dealing with during those times that we shot the series, but I had a story to tell. It was very important for me to do that. I had to figure out a way to do that, and I did. And I somewhat told my story. Some obstacles that we faced when shooting Odd Man Out the series was shooting any type of indie project in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a very expensive city, and you would think, although it's a film town, it's a film city, that they would somewhat make it easy on indie filmmakers to shoot around the city and figure out how they're going to do that, but they really don't. So from a production side, it was challenging to find locations, find insurance on those locations, and just the whole production side of it. But it wasn't too much of a challenge. But when I look back on the series, it was tough moving around Los Angeles, finding different places to shoot, being in and out of those places at certain times. We really had to manipulate some locations. We really had to ask for a lot of favors. Or if people did give us their location, we would have to shoot before the establishment opened up, or we'd have to shoot after they closed. So we all really had to be ready at any given time to shoot, and scheduling became an issue sometimes because of those things, but we all got it done, and I'm extremely proud of everybody involved in this show. My wish, my ultimate goal for Odd Man Out the series is to make this show into a full-length television series. Now, I'm open to doing that with 30-minute episodes, 40-minute, 45, 50-minute episodes. I'm not necessarily worried about the length of it. I want this show to get onto an international stage, a big enough stage where we can tell this story, we can tell other stories within this story that millions of people around the world can relate to. I look across the whole spectrum of television right now, and I look at the things that we included in Odd Man Out the series. I see television shows, I see other ideas that have snippets of what we did. They might have something in their show that we talk about as well. They might add a character in for that, but their character line, for the most part, doesn't go very far. You might see it for a few episodes. You might be lucky to see it for a season. I would like this show to specifically talk about how people feel in different situations, how they felt like they were marginalized, how they felt like they were the odd man or the odd woman out. And I really want to dive into that, and I want to stay there, and I want to tell those stories with it. So my goal, my wish list is to get this show onto a larger screen, into a larger version, a longer version. And don't be surprised if you end up seeing it in that form very soon.